Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio today. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your New Year energy reading. For your highest good, we're going to pull some cards to see what's going on with you in the new year. Take it how it resonates. Don't force it to fit if it's not your story. Use discernment and intuition if you do resonate with the reading. To get started, Scorpio, I'm going to be using the Kipper deck to get the overall energy. This is going to be for the New Year, Spirit Guides and Ancestors, the highest white light for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do you have for their highest good? Please hear their New Year energy, make it clear, and make it easy for me to articulate. We're going to go ahead and get started. One more shuffle. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on with them in the new year? Main male. Oh, main female. Oh. Okay, Scorpio, it looks like you may be falling in love with somebody, or somebody may be falling in love with you. This feels like a golden opportunity for two people that are like-minded to get to know each other better. Whether it's a new person or not, I'm not sure. But these two people are counterparts. Main male and main female go together in a sense. And either this is somebody who wants to get to know you better, that wants to make you their main female, or this is a main female that wants to get to know a male and make them their main male. So either way, I feel like there's something between you and somebody else coming together or coming back together. Possibly for some. What's the overall energy for this reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Occupation in reverse. The first thing I heard was that something that did not work out for you worked out for your good. So something that did not work out worked out for your higher good. Something that did not work out for you actually did work out for you. Something you thought wasn't going to work out for you is going to work out for you. I don't know what you thought wasn't going to work out for you. But something you could have thought that wasn't going to work out for you has worked out for you or is working out for you. All right, there's going to be some kind of... Who is this energy? That's a judgment sign. Somebody who tried to either come between you and somebody else's plan did not work out the way they wanted it to, because somebody could be leaving somebody to be with you, or whoever came between the two of you, their plans to keep you guys apart, it didn't work. Something like that. So I don't know. Somebody's plans didn't work. Whatever this plan was to keep you away from something or someone, their plans did not work, okay? I don't know who there is or who this person is, but something or someone tried to come between you and somebody, and it looks like their plan did not work. And maybe you thought that something was over, Scorpio, but something may not be over between you and someone. All right, I don't know. Toil and labor. Maybe somebody tried to come between the two of you, but it did not work. So this crossing the reading is telling me that between you and this other person, somebody tried to come between you. And maybe it worked for a little while, but it's not working anymore. Whoever this is that tried to come between you and your counterpart for some, it may have worked for a little while, meaning this person may have left for a little while to be with this other energy or to work with this other energy. But now they're no longer willing to work with this person because they want to kind of work with you now. So this masculine could be coming towards you, Scorpio, in the new year to work with you again or to mend things between the both of you. Because this main male could have been with someone else or left with someone else. And I feel like the reason they left you for someone else is because the other person could have been doing work on your masculine to make them leave you for them. So their plan to keep you and this person apart is not working. So if this is a third party situation, Scorpio, you're a masculine. If they left you for somebody else, that person could have used something to make them choose them over you. Whatever they did to keep them is no longer working. So this masculine is either coming back towards you with the gift to mend things between the two of you, to see if you guys can work things out or not. And you may not be ready for this connection, or you may not be expecting this person to come back. So again, something you thought was over may not be over, Scorpio. You could have moved away from the situation or whatever the case may be, and maybe you're focused on your work right now or trying to get things back in your life back on track or back in order. So it's like while you're working on yourself, for some of you guys, or working on something you're working on, this past person wants to try to come back and work on a relationship or try to work things out with you. And I feel like they could have left you because there was somebody who came between the two of you that broke you guys apart. All right. I don't know why my light cut off. I'm sorry if it's too dark, but I don't want to interrupt the reading to try to get more light. But I think my storage is full. Ooh, somebody is desperate as. Not only are they desperate, they're worried now and they're concerned because something is about to not work out the way somebody expected it to. Either it's already happening, or it happened already for you, or it's going to happen in the new year. Whoever this is that is doing this to this masculine, trying to keep them together, trying to keep him from you, whatever the case may be, or if this masculine is trying to keep you from moving on or keep you from finding new love, whatever the case may be, they're playing to try to manipulate your energy, them or you. It's not working. So let's just say it like this, Scorpio. If you left your masculine because they left you for someone else and you moved on, this person is missing you now that you guys are no longer together. So this person wants to manifest you back into their life. So they could be using some kind of manipulation to win you back. If the masculine is trying to win you back with manipulation, that's not working because you're too strong for that, or you've already healed from it and you're no longer attached to that energy, whatever the case is. But if your masculine is with someone that is your counterpart, this masculine and this person they're with, their connection is no longer working, or your person no longer wants to be with that person anymore for whatever reason. And they're trying to get away from this energy, and this person has been trying to keep them or stop them for a very long time. But it feels like this person is now ready to walk away, or trying to walk away, or has walked away from this person, and now they're not happy about it. They're like, I feel like they're angry about it because everything they did to try to keep this person from you is not working anymore. This person is determined to get back to you in some kind of way. It's like they have this sense of urgency to come in to you before they end up losing you to somebody else. And for some of them, it's like they feel bad for what they did to cause this separation or this ending, or they feel some type of way thinking this other person was going to be better than you were. Something like that. It's like they really know they fucked up with you. Ooh, there's the coffin. And there's the courthouse, and there's the pathway. So we have a masculine that left for Scorpio, reverse the roles as needed. Scorpio ended up leaving this person after going through a transformation process or transmuting the energy. And now that you have moved on from this person or this energy, this person now is ending a relationship or their own cycle with someone they were with because this person wants to be with you. The person who came between you was never expecting for this to happen. This person thought that whatever they did to get this person to choose them over you was going to keep them together. This person thought that whatever they was doing to keep you guys apart was working. What they did not realize is that you and this person were either destined to be together, or this is a divine union that's meant to be, or something like that. So no matter what this person did to your person to make them leave you for them, it's not working anymore. It's like this connection they have with this other person is coming to some kind of ending, because this person is supposed to be back on track or with you in some kind of way, and they haven't been able to get back to you because this other person or energy has been keeping them away from you, or keeping them stuck in a cycle. I'll say it like that. Somebody's getting divine guidance or help from spirit, right? to end the relationship they're in with somebody else. Because either you have a new counterpart coming your way because the person you were with was not your counterpart, they were karmic, or this was your masculine or your counterpart and they chose a karmic and they had to go through a karmic cycle first before they could learn their lessons. And it's like this person is starting to realize that you are the one for them and the one they chose is not. So we're going to get some tarot to see what this is. Somebody wants to come back home is what I'm getting. Somebody wants to come back home to the Scorpio because home is where the heart is. And this person feels like, Scorpio, you have their heart. Even though they could have left you for somebody else, they never loved this person the way they love you, or that's what they're trying to say in this reading, that they realized they loved you more and they probably should have stayed and worked things out instead of leaving you for somebody else. So it's almost like they're trying to apologize in this reading to you for what they did, because whatever they did could have caused you a lot of pain and suffering in the end. And this person really wants to kind of work on the relationship or fix things between the two of you, but because you are a Scorpio and they've already kind of burnt the bridge between the two of you, they don't know if you'll ever take them back again. And for that reason, they're sorry for what they've done. And not just to you, but just in general. Like, they're sorry they messed up this relationship you guys had, because they know it would have ended up in some kind of commitment or some kind of marriage if they had made the right choice. But them choosing to go the other way has made them possibly miss out on the best thing they ever had by making this decision to walk away from you and choose someone else, right? So now they kind of want to come back home. But I don't know if you're open to this person in regards to them coming back home. It feels like you have already closed this chapter of your life and you're moving on to something better, or you're waiting for things to get better in your life so you can start your life over again somewhere else or with someone else, right? So you're waiting for somebody else to come in, not the past person. You're expecting for somebody new to come your way, or a new offer to come in, or maybe you're not. But I just don't feel like you're expecting for this person to turn around and come back to you after what they could have done in the past. So this person could have done a lot of damage, or just whatever it was enough for you to say that was enough for you, right? And because you're a Scorpio and you're a fixed sign, this person knows it's not going to be easy to convince you or even to win you back now that you're gone, kind of energy. And it kind of makes them sad and depressed because they know that that's possibly the outcome they're going to get. You may not accept them back because of what they've done, but nonetheless, they want to try to come in and see if there's a way you guys can resolve your issues, possibly, start over again if you're open to it. But I don't know if you are willing to give them this chance again, because again, you are not willing to go down this path again if this person comes back, because I feel like it took you a while to get out of this energy, I feel, Scorpio. Because maybe for a while you were confused about what you should do about the situation, if you should continue to wait for this person or if you should let it go and just move on. So now that you kind of made your decision final, I feel like it's going to be hard for you to go back to something that you know that you may not need to go back to, or that you may not be able to forgive this person for doing. It almost feels like you're not going to be able to forgive them for something, or if you did forgive them in the past, it may come back up again and it may make it hard for you to forgive them for something they did. I don't know. Because I feel like something else is going to be revealed to you about this situation that you don't know about. And that may make it hard for you to forgive this person, okay, for what they did. This person has to come clean to you about something. Whatever they did or whatever this is, when you find out the truth about the situation, why they did what they did, or whatever the case may be, you may find it difficult to forgive this person again. And you may decide to not accept this person's offer and just choose to move on and wait for something better to come in. And that's something they're afraid you might do. So it's like they want to come in, but they're afraid that they may not get the results they want or the answer they're looking for. And you may tell them that you're no longer into them like that, and you don't want to try again. You don't want to start over. You want to just let it go and be what it is. And Temperance fell out. It was kind of sideways. They want to make peace with you, Scorpio. And I don't feel like you care about making peace with this person anymore. I feel like you ran out of patience. You got tired of waiting. Maybe you were trying to be patient and wait, but now it's like this person has taken way too long to do what needed to be done to fix the connection. And I feel like at this point now you're at peace with your decision. And whatever decision you made is what makes you happy. And your choice is either to continue to move forward and wait for something better, or to continue to focus on yourself, not the situation. All right? Because you feel like it comes with a lot of chaos or drama, and you're not here for the bullshit. It's like you may even know this person is going through a lot of chaos in their life right now, and you may know this person wants to reach out to you, and you may know they probably will reach out to you, but you also know that whatever they're going through is like none of your concern. It's whatever they chose for themselves. And so it's like, don't try to come back to me for me to be your peace when you chose conflict and chaos. So this person didn't choose peace, which is your energy I feel in this reading. They chose somebody that was a Queen of Wands, that was very dramatic, a drama queen. This is a drama queen. They gave up their temperance, their earth angel, for some kind of drama queen. And now they're going through a lot of drama behind their decision to do so. And now that their life is falling apart, or they can no longer bear the burden of their decisions, they want to walk away from that and come back to you in hopes of a new start with an apology. So this could be your counterpart, Scorpio. There could be a Gemini, or this is just a sign that you guys are twin flames, counterparts, whatever, that walked away from you and chose a drama queen or a karmic lover or whatever over this divine union with you. And now that their life is a living hell with the person they chose, they regret their decision and walking away from you. And now they want to come back to their Empress and offer you some kind of commitment to either stop you from moving forward, or to trap you with some kind of, or to get you caught up in this karmic cycle again. So Scorpio, I feel like you already know what you're going to do. Look at that, the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician. So because you close out this karmic cycle with your masculine energy, because they chose a karmic lifestyle, path, partner, career choice, whatever the fuck it was, thinking that they were going to be able to build something more or gain something more from this situation than being with you. Now that they realize that that was a poor decision on their part, or that the decision they made did not work out the way they expected it to, and things are just not working out anymore, occupation in reverse, now they don't have the power to manifest or create anything new in their life. The person they're with is probably draining them of their sources or energy, keeping them always in situationships with other people, like polygamy or something like that. I don't know. Somebody could have many options here when it comes to love. But because of their extracurricular activities, your masculine, their involvement with this karmic energy, yes, the karmic could have used spell work to draw this person away or lure them into this trap. But they could have chosen to walk away from this person before it got this bad. This person either was afraid to walk away in the past, or it took a lot to teach this person a lesson to make them walk away. It's like, okay, Scorpio, I don't know what your advice is just yet about this person. It kind of looks like Spirit wants you to give this a chance, in a sense, or at least listen to what they have to say before you decide to close the door forever. And I feel like there's a reason for that. And the reason may be higher, or a purpose, or a divine purpose for you to help. I can't even get it out. All right, Scorpio, I need to talk to you for a second, okay? This is for you. Because of what this person has done to you in the past, I really feel like you're over this shit. You would never go back to this person based on what they did to you, right? And you have every right to feel how you feel towards this person. And maybe you were done a certain kind of way that's unforgivable for you to take this person back. I'm not sure what was done to you or how it was done to you, but I know it's pretty fucked up because now you're over it. But it feels like this person walked away from this situation with you because they were influenced by some other energy to think that this was the one and that you were not. But I also feel like before you guys could come together, you had to heal some things within you, and they had to heal some things within themselves. I feel like you figured out faster than they did that you needed to detach from this and focus on yourself and heal some things within yourself, and you did the work. But this person didn't either accept that offer when it was offered to them to heal with you, or to accept the offer to heal when it was needed to time for them to heal. They chose to not choose it. this person got me choked? Okay. This person has a hard time expressing themselves. Number one, when it comes to their emotions or their feelings or their emotional security, they don't feel comfortable talking about their feelings. It makes them uncomfortable feeling how they feel about you. It's like you made this person fall so deeply in love with you that it made them feel some kind of way about the relationship. And it kind of scared them away from the connection with you. Because your love was so genuine, so pure, so strong, so innocent, so giving. This person wasn't used to that kind of energy. So when you gave them all this good energy, they did not know how to receive it. So instead of embracing the relationship or the connection with you, they chose to abandon you and run away towards somebody they thought was better for them. Right? And that's what was expected of them according to spirit. They knew this person was going to run off and choose someone else. But again, I feel like you guys met each other for a reason. Either for you to free this person from themselves or to show them the way they were going was not leading to anywhere prosperous or, that was going to end well for them. And maybe you were sent here to redirect this person's path and put them back on the right track, right? So maybe this wasn't your counterpart. Maybe this was a catalyst for you meeting somebody new. I don't feel like that's everybody's story. I do feel like this was your counterpart, but they were just not ready for the union or the commitment they needed to make to this connection at the time. It's like, as much as this person felt for you when it comes to their emotions, they could not accept their feelings for you, or they had a hard time accepting how they felt about you, and how they felt about you made them feel some type of way about themselves. Maybe it reflected to this person how messed up they really were, and maybe they didn't want to hurt you the way they hurt everybody else, so to keep from hurting you like they hurt everybody else, they thought that walking away from you would keep you from this kind of pain. For some of you, I feel like they're saying this masculine chose to walk away from you to keep from hurting you like they hurt everybody else they deal with, because they knew they couldn't love you the way you deserved. But instead of being honest with you about it, they just walked away from you and didn't give you any reason why, right? And that's probably why you can't forgive them for what they did. But for a lot of you, there's a karmic involved here that they chose over you, and that's why you guys walked away from this person, because they chose the karmic soulmate or somebody else instead. For those of you where this person was not ready at the time for this connection with you, like your love kind of scared them away from you because of how pure it was. They were not used to that kind of love. If this person ran away for that reason, now they're ready to come back and to commit to the relationship. So let me say it like this. For some of you, your person didn't choose somebody else over you. For some of you, they just ran away from the connection because they was not ready to receive the kind of love you gave. It was unfamiliar to them, the kind of love you showed them. They were used to people giving them this kind of energy, right? They were not used to earth angel energy. But you triggered this person into their healing, or you triggered this person's emotions, and now it's like, what the fuck do I do with these feelings I have? I don't know how to, love like that, or give like that, or express myself like that. Maybe you always had ways of expressing your emotions. And maybe this person didn't know how to reciprocate that same energy. So it made them feel insecure about themselves. Maybe you always had nice things to say, or you always said the right thing. And because they're not used to that, or they don't know how to express themselves that way, they didn't know how to give you that same energy back. So it's like some of them just ran away because they were scared of you. Or you intimidated them in some kind of way. Not because they chose a third party. I don't see 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, or anything like that for all of them. But some of them could have. I don't know. I feel like some of them could have just walked away because they were not ready for this kind of love or this commitment. For some of them, they could have chosen a third-party option instead. But I don't know. It's like a 50-50 kind of split. Some chose a third party. Some just ran away because they didn't know how to reciprocate the same love you gave them. And it scared them to not be able to give you that same love in return. So they thought they could, do you a favor and save you from the misery of going through the shit they're going to put you through. So it's like they didn't want to put you through the shit they put everybody else through, because they saw something in you that they never saw in anybody else, if that makes sense. So somebody ran away for that reason, and somebody else just ran off to be with somebody else. Take it how it resonates. For those of you where this person just ran off because they were afraid of the union between the two of you, this person wants to come back in and try to make things work. It's going to be up to you what you decide to do with this person, all right? I hope that makes sense. It's just two groups of people here, or masculines here. One of them is ready for a union that was afraid in the past, and one of them is coming in because life with the karma didn't work out the way they thought it would, and they're just coming back to just fuck with your energy again. And that one, I feel like you need to just walk away from and keep on moving forward until you find somebody new, all right? Or until somebody else comes your way, because this one from the past that left for a karmic is not the one, all right? Queen of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess. All right, so this could be the third party energy, the other person they chose for the one that chose the karmic lover. Somebody very codependent, very clingy, very, I heard, controlling. She's emotionally manipulative. Or your person is that way as well. Your person, Scorpio, this is your energy, could have manipulated you. Emotionally, you manipulated you into thinking they wanted something more than what they wanted with you. And maybe they did want something more with you at the time, but once they realized what it was going to take to get that with you, they were not willing to commit to the connection, something like that. Because they knew that you were like a high status kind of person, or you had like this divine spirit or something like that. They knew they couldn't play with you like they play with everybody else. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so here's the thing, Scorpio. Because of who you are in the spirit world, and because of your gifts, spiritual gifts that we saw in the Kipper deck, this person could not manipulate you and play mind games with you like they could everybody else. And when they saw that they couldn't play mind games with you or even manipulate you in that way, they chose to run away from this connection before you figured out what they were trying to do. Because eventually, I feel like you still realize this person was doing mind games or spell work on you, or at least trying to. But the reason why they ran away, not the ones towards this third party, and cut you off, is because they knew they wouldn't be able to play these same mind games or run these same childish games on you the way they do everybody else. So your intuition told you this person was playing mind games with you. And you had to eventually believe your intuition over your thoughts or your feelings for this person and go with your intuition. And your intuition helped you see what you needed to see about the situation, which gave you the strength or the courage to cut this person or walk away from this person, because you knew this person was going to come back in and try to hurt you all over again. So for some of you Scorpios, this masculine chose a karmic lover. Some of you did not know in the beginning this person was going to choose somebody else. Maybe you thought this person was just scared of the connection, and maybe you tried to make excuses for this person. But the truth be told, yes, they were afraid of the connection with you, but they also still ran away with the karmic. So let me say it like this and wrap it up. I feel like some of you thought this person just ran away because they were scared of this connection with you, right? And they knew they couldn't play the same mind games on you they do with everybody else, because how gifted you were or how intuitive or psychic you may be, right? So instead of them trying to continue to play mind games on you or play mind games with you, they knew they had to get out of this before you figured out what they were doing and leave them. So they had to leave you before you leave them, because they knew eventually you would figure out what they were doing and you would find out they were doing other shit and leave them. So whatever, you get what I'm saying? They were playing mind games, and they didn't want you to figure it out before they could, get away. They wanted to get away before you figured it out, because they knew once you figured it out, you was going to cut them off, period. And they wanted to be the one to leave you first type of energy. So yeah, take it how it resonates. What's the advice for my school? Oh, I hope that makes sense. This person was not a King of Wands. They were a Knight of Wands, Page of Wands energy. But they came in like they were King of Wands and you were the Queen of Wands. Like you guys are perfect together, which you probably would have been if they weren't playing no mind games and trying to be, whatever, sneaky. If they were afraid of the connection, they should have been honest with you about their feelings. And that way you guys probably could have worked things out and maybe got back together at a later time when they were ready for a commitment. But instead of them telling you that, they just ran off with the Queen of Cups reverse, trying to hide their feelings from you, when really that's all they can think about is how much they care about you. So they still ended up hurting themselves in the end. So the Three of Swords is them. Their plan to hurt you ended up backfiring and hurting them instead. Even though it hurt you too, I feel like you've gotten over this. But now they're heartbroken over the situation because now the same pain they caused you, they now feel it themselves. And that's kind of something they have to go through because that's a part of their karmic lesson. Because they tried to do this to you, whether it was directly or indirectly, and ended up hurting themselves in the end. And they want to try to come back and fix it with you now if you're up to it. But if this is them now, and this is them in the past, and this is you now, and this was you in the past, the Three of Swords, they're coming in hoping for victory and success after breaking your heart and cutting you off and running towards somebody else. Now they want to come in kind of quick, like, and have a conversation with you to try to see if you will forget about this and give them a second chance. So again, use your intuition, do what's best for you. This person does want to try to come back in, and I do kind of feel like to manipulate you again, or to see if they can still try to manipulate you again. But whatever you decide to do is going to be up to you, High Priestess, Queen of Swords energy. All right? Trust your judgment and use your intuition. Let's get some more energy on this person. Walk away now. This is not for you. So I really feel like you already know what you are going to do when this person tries to come back and play on your emotions again. You know you're going to be able to walk away from this time without giving anything to the situation, right? Or losing anything in the end. So they may be being advised to walk away from you and leave you alone so that you can move on with your life. Or this karmic could be trying to stop them from trying to get back to you because of, I don't fucking know. Who needs to walk away from this? Or why is this walk away now here for my Scorpios? This is too much for me to process or make it make any more sense that I'm trying, because this person is dealing with the karmic. And they do need to walk away from the karmic before the karmic does something else to your person to permanently disassemble them. So your masculine is being warned to leave the karmic alone and walk away now before this ends up causing them a situation on their end. And they're also being advised to leave you alone because of what they're dealing with over here. Because if they're not ready to walk away from this, they have no business trying to come back to you. And if they're trying to come back to you, they need to walk away from this first, if that makes sense. If they haven't done this, they need not waste your time coming in with any kind of apology or whatever this is, unless they're ready to commit to the connection. And for some of them, they still have not walked away from a karmic situation, right? Or if they have, they haven't had time to heal from it. So it's going to be your choice, I feel, in the end, on what you decide with this person of your past. Sacred union. Wow. This was a sacred union that was meant to be, but whoever walked away from the connection broke the contract between the two of you and they chose somebody else. Period. Abandonment issues. It wanted to be in reverse. Maybe you had abandonment issues, and maybe you feel those abandonment issues you had, and maybe they have not. And that's probably why they have a hard time walking away from people, because they have abandonment issues. So again, your person hasn't walked away, or if they have, they haven't healed. They walked away from you because of their abandonment issues. I feel like you had them too, but you worked on your issues and you healed from your abandonment issues. And so now they cannot try to use that trauma bond to reconnect with you, because you're no longer in that same energies. You've healed from your issues and they have not. So either way, I feel like, the choice is going to be up to you. If you don't use your intuition or trust your intuition about this person and you end up choosing to go back, you may end up in a Three of Swords all over again. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. Don't let your abandonment issues allow you to go back to a situation that may not end well for you if you haven't healed these abandonment issues you may have, all right? And I wasn't ready for you. They were not ready at the time. And I don't think they are ready now, but they're going to come in and act like they're ready. But for some of you, they still are not ready to come in and offer you this sacred connection or this union, all right? So you're going to have to use your discernment and your intuition like everyone else I'm reading for here, and go within and seek the guidance you need on this situation, because for some of you, this is going to be a whole train wreck if you end up going back to this person. Emperor in reverse. They're not ready, or they're still immature as fuck. They haven't learned their lessons. And spiritual prison. How are you going to give me so many cards? I'm not taking all of that. I'm going to shuffle again. That was too many. So either this person is dealing with like a A significant other, they told me. They could be married to somebody else. A significant other could be the reason why they're still in this energy. If they chose to marry somebody else, they feel like they're in a prison. They can't go anywhere. They can't, everywhere they go, this person has to come with. They cannot go anywhere by themselves. This person wants to be around this masculine 24/7. They can't catch a break. So they feel like they're in a prison rather than a sacred connection. And it's like they didn't walk away when they had a chance to walk away from this union they chose, or this person they chose, to come back to you or whatever. And now it's like they're going through this situation with this karmic because they didn't walk away when they forbidden union. I can't make this shit up. Karmic soul tie, childhood trauma bond. And that's their issue. They have abandonment issues, unhealed childhood trauma. They're connecting to these other people because of a trauma bond they have. They even had that same connection with you in the beginning. And I feel like you did the same. But you have healed your childhood trauma. So now they can't use that same trigger, so to speak, to connect with you in that way. So now they have to really do the work or let you go. And if they don't want to do the work, they have to let you go. They have to leave you alone and stop trying to manifest you back into their life. If they want you to be in union or want to be in union, they have to heal this trauma and walk away from a fucking karmic. It's really that fucking simple. So either they're not willing to walk away from a karmic because they don't want to fucking heal, or they want to just come back into your life and fuck up what you got going on and you are healed. Either way, Scorpio, take it how it resonates. This divine, this masculine is not all the way together. They have not healed from some childhood trauma. They have not walked away from a karmic lover. They want to come back to you because they don't want you to get away kind of energy. If they don't leave you alone and walk away from this connection and do the work on themselves, they're going to spiritual prison. All right? Whatever it takes to get this person back on the right path is what's going to happen for this person. And in the meantime, in between time, they want you to be able to continue to be strong and walk on from this, or leave this behind and focus on yourself and not let this person get you all in your feelings again about this situation, or trigger you in that way and cause you to go back to a situation that's not going to turn out well for you in the end. Like it's going to cause you to have to go through some kind of repeated lesson that you already learned kind of energy. All right, that's what I'm kind of getting. Let's pull some romance angels and see who this might be or what their advice may be for you from the romance angels perspective on this situation. This is a lot of like energy, so take it how it resonates. Everything won't resonate with everyone, so don't force anything to fit that it's not your story. Basically, your masculine is in a forbidden union with a karmic lover that they now realize is a karmic lover. Feels like it's too late for them to just walk away from it now. They got to either cut the tie they have with this karmic and do the work they need to do to heal from this issue they have within themselves, to free themselves from this cycle. If they don't choose to walk away and do that, then you will be meeting somebody new that's not going to be this person from your past, and this will be another sacred connection you have, or some kind of higher commitment you're going to receive, and this could be the one. And very soon decide what you want. And codependency, and that's what your masculine seems to be struggling with. Codependencies or addictions of some sort could be affecting them as well. But until they let go of this codependency energy, the need to always need to be needed by others and heal what's going on within themselves, this connection between the two of you will not work. Occupation reverse. They may want to come in and propose marriage or whatever, or even say they're no longer married in separation from somebody. Karmic soulmate, this is in reverse. This person has a lot of work to do, and I feel like even if this is your person of interest or your soulmate, whatever, they're not ready for a commitment or union. They haven't walked away from their karmic soul ties, or they're still dealing with karmic lovers, whatever. New love is coming your way, Scorpio, in the new year. Your decision is going to be based on what do you want for yourself. Do you want to go back to your ex-lover, your masculine energy, or do you want to receive somebody new that's not in this energy that can balance things out for you and, give you the love you deserve kind of energy? All right, that's what I'm getting. The bottom of the light seers, we have the Ten of Wands. This will be a burden for you if you were to decide to allow this person to come back in this energy. It'll be better for you to give this person the time they need to end these cycles they're in and to work on themselves and heal before you consider this person an option when it comes to love, if you want them back. All right. Any more advice for Scorpio regarding this reading for the New Year energy? The Tower. That's your energy, Scorpio. This is going to be up to you. Do you want to sit around and wait for this person to get better or to do what they need to do? Or do you want to accept this new love coming in, possibly from a King of Cups energy? Or this could be your past person that you need to block. You could be dealing with the water sign, but this is like Cancer energy, the Knight of Wands energy. Or you can accept this King of Wands offer when they come, or you can just choose to continue to focus on yourself until you're ready to move on. All right. So there's a thing of, if you're not ready for new love, Scorpio, then that's totally fine. Spirit will understand if you're not ready for a commitment with anybody right now because of what you've been through from your past. So if you're not ready for a commitment or another soulmate to come your way because soulmate was in reverse, you may not want a new soulmate at this time. You may just want to continue to focus on yourself or learn something, you know, practice what you've learned or start some kind of new business venture, whatever this is. You just may want to be by yourself for a while. I don't know. And if you don't want to be with anybody right now, that's fine. But as long as you don't go back to this past person and try to make things work with them, or as long as the reason why you're not looking for love right now has anything to do with this past person, then that's fine. But if you don't want new love to come in because of what this person put you through, that's not okay. You need to grieve the loss of the situation, if that's your situation, and let go of any resentment you may still be holding on to with this person so that you can receive some new love come in so that you can be able to get the love you deserve. You know what I mean? Something like that. So in other words, the King of Cups could have caused you a lot of pain or broke your heart in many pieces, whatever the case may be, to the point now where you're closed off emotionally from anybody new coming in. It's like you don't want to deal with anybody new or any new people in your life going forward. You just want to be by yourself. But Spirit doesn't want you to be alone by yourself. They want you to open up and be open to receive new love when it comes in. So this person may have caused you to feel some type of way about love or people or whatever. And now you're so closed off and detached from your emotions that you're not open to receive love anymore or something like that. And you can't manifest anything new into your life if your heart space is not open. So maybe your manifestations are not coming in, or if they're coming in, they're not coming in the way they should, because maybe your closed off heart space is blocking your manifestations. We did see the Magician. So maybe you need to work on that, Scorpio, okay? And if this person does come around again, you know, don't be triggered to respond in such a way that will cause you to block your blessings or something like that. Or don't let this person irritate your demons. I heard somebody say, don't let this person irritate your own demons or stir up your emotions in a way that causes you to, like, protect yourself from this energy, right? Don't let them trigger your emotions or get you all in your feelings again, or keep you closed off to love, or make you think that love is never going to come in for you. Because I feel like a part of this person's plan, Scorpio, is to make you feel that way about love. So even if this person can't have you back or get you back, as long as they can keep you from going on and finding somebody new and stay single forever, they'll be happy with that. Because at least you're not with anybody else. And that's like that misery loves company. So if they're miserable with their person they chose, they don't want you to be happy with anybody. They want you to be miserable and sad like them. So yeah, that's them trying to manifest or block you from being able to move on from this. So Spirit doesn't want you to be blocked from being able to move on from this. So they're going to reveal something to you about this person that'll help you be able to move on, or send you somebody else that'll be able to help you move on from this situation. I don't know what that means for everyone, but there's a sense of you not being able to move on from this. Not because you don't want to or that you can't. It's because this person's trying to manifest you not moving on from this, using spell work to try to stop you is what I'm kind of getting. And they're being warned to leave you alone. So the way they're showing it to me is this King of Cups could be doing some kind of spell work on you to keep you from being able to let go. Like pulling on your energy and trying to keep you in this cycle with them. And Spirit is telling this person to leave you alone so you can be free to move on and let go of this tie you have with this person. But they're trying to hold you back from moving forward. So they're being warned to leave you alone if they're not willing to do what's required to be able to get you back the right way and let you go. But for some of them, they don't want to let you go. And if they don't let you go, Spirit is going to send a tower moment on this person to make them release and let you go. I don't know what that means for everybody, all right? Yeah, take it out. It resonates. So this person that is a masculine to you is still unhealed. Even if they come in to reconcile this connection, they're not ready. If you decide to wait for this person to do the work on themselves and heal, then that's up to you. If you don't want to wait for this person to heal and do the work and you want new love, it's coming, all right? You have options when it comes to your love life, I feel. Your intuition is on point, so you don't have to question that or doubt it. Whatever your intuition is guiding you to do is what's best for you and for your highest good. So trust your intuition and close out this cycle if that's what you're being called to do. Don't let this person come in and manipulate you and love bomb you and keep you from something that's coming in that's going to lead to a commitment or some kind of high level commitment. Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. I'm telling you, there's another connection coming your way that is not this past person, and they can feel that you're moving on or that something is coming your way, and they want to try to come back before it happens for you to try to stop you from choosing that option instead. So, yeah, look at that. The Devil, Five of Pentacles, Justice, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. Walk away. Leave Scorpio alone, whoever you may be, and just walk away now. Throw your hands up in the air and just let it be what it is and walk away, because whoever's trying to interfere with Scorpio's blessings or Scorpio period, not only can Scorpio return back to sender, so can Scorpio's spirit guide return back to sender. So with all this magic going back to the fucking sender by way of your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels, this person will receive some really harsh karma for what they are trying to do to you if they don't stop fucking with you energetically and leave you alone. Especially if this is Knight of Cups person trying to come in with an apology as if to say that's going to fix everything. Their plan to fix everything with an apology is not going to work. In fact, it may even piss you off. I don't know. Whatever it is they think they're going to be able to do with this apology is not going to work. And if they don't come in correct or do what's required for them to come back the right way, then they're going to be stopped at the door, and anything they do is going to be returned back to sender. I don't know what they're doing, but they're being advised to stop. All right, take it how it resonates. All right, what else y'all want me to pull on this energy? Scorpio, take it how it resonates. I have another counterpart, King, Queen of Cups. We had the King, Queen of Swords. We had the main male, main female energy. So this is some kind of spiritual union. And there's too many fucking people on the board for this to just be two people together in the connection. There's a lot going on here. Somebody got too many lovers. Somebody hanging on to too many connections. Somebody needs to let go of some people, places, and things. This is just too much going on. And somebody needs to make a decision to close out some of these relationships or connections and release these things or let go of something so something new can come in. It's like there's too much going on here. Too many people involved here, too much going on, and somebody needs to walk away from this before it gets bad. Somebody has childhood emotional abuse from a parent due to traumatic experience. Again, unhealed childhood trauma. You or them. I think you guys both had similar experiences as children. But you healed from your childhood experiences or your trauma, and they have not. So again, this person may have trauma bonded with you based on your experiences as a child, or sex could have been involved here, sex abuse. Somebody was just abused really bad, and I feel like this person still has a lot of traumatic memories about what happened to them, and their abandonment issues don't make it easy. So Scorpio, it's like, because of this person this person has lost a lot of people. A lot of people have walked out on this person over their lifetime, and because of and that's what caused their abandonment issues. So for everybody that's walked out on this person over their lifetime, is how they got this okay, I can't make it make sense. Oh my fucking goodness. Your person's issues come from people walking out of their life, all their life, right? And that's fine for them, or they're able to deal with other people walking away from them in a sense. But you walking away from them triggers all their abandonment issues. It brings everything they've ever experienced with other people to the surface. So it kind of feels like this person, you triggered this person and you revealed to this person where they need to heal the most or what they need to look at first, whatever. And it's like they're not able to deal with the fact that you're walking away. This makes it hard for them to accept you walking away because their abandonment issues are so strong, or they're triggered so much by people abandoning them, and you leaving them kind of puts them in a bad headspace, right? And it's kind of messing with their mental state. And the thought of you moving on and not being in their life again, it makes them do stupid shit. So whatever they're planning to do to you, Scorpio, or trying to do to you to keep you from doing that, they're being advised to stop. Because if they don't stop messing with you or doing this to you and just heal their fucking selves, they're going to end up reaping some kind of bad karma for what they're doing. Like bad karma in a very bad way kind of karma, right? So I don't know. It's their own childhood trauma that needs to be healed within them. And instead of them doing the work on themselves to heal that part of them, to have you come back in their life the right way, they rather avoid doing the healing. Maybe it's just too much to heal from. I don't know. And they rather use spell work and manipulation spells to get you back. And if they don't stop trying to cheat the system and go around the other way to get you back, they're going to end up regretting their decision even more than they already do. So I don't know how you going to resonate with this reading, but I just feel like this person is really making some poor decisions right now. And they're not listening to their intuition right now. And all they have to do is cut soul ties or be willing to do the work on themselves to be a better person, to get you back the right way so you guys can work things out in the future. They don't want to go that route because for them, it's going to take too much time to go that route. They want to take a shorter route to get back to you. So maybe they have a lot of work to do, and they feel like the more work they do or the more time they spend working on themselves, the more time you're going to spend getting away. Some shit like that. I don't know. Girl, listen, I'm finna close out this reading because it's finna be an hour long. You're a player from the Himalayas. You're a King of Cups, Knight of Cups person who's not emotionally expressive, wants to come in and love bomb you in a sense or play on your emotions to get you back. I feel like you will be able to block this person out of your energy or just pretty much ignore their shit altogether because you're past this, right? It's not gonna work. They're planning to get you back, or how they plan to get you back, it's not gonna work. They're gonna have to do the work or just move the fuck around and find something else to do. But if they don't stop using magic on you, though, this other stuff may be innocent in some regard, but this other shit they're doing, this dark magic, this spell work, that's not going to be unpunished. This other little bullshit may get them a little slap on the wrist, but this magic they're doing on you is going to cost them their life if they don't stop. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a messenger. Anything else? Anything else to close this out? Take control of your own narrative. And then we have make the change in reverse. That's your person not willing to look at themselves in the mirror, make the change they need to make to do this the right way. They keep trying to bring. How's that for a happy ever after? Phoenix energy in reverse. And endings are inevitable. It just seems like to me, Scorpio, your counterpart who has a lot of traumatic experiences as a child that they have not healed within themselves is so desperate to keep you guys from moving on from this union that you once had with them, and let you move on because they don't want to lose you to somebody else that's going to be coming in soon for you. That's either a soulmate or high level commitment for some of you. They don't want to lose you to that person that's coming in. But all they have to do is, cut off their toxic ways or leave some toxic things behind and focus on their healing and do the work to get you back the right way. But they just don't want to do the work. And they're trying to manipulate the energy to get you back. And they don't stop doing that. They're going to end up, reaping what they fucking sow. And that may not be good for all of them. And I don't know if this is a warning to you or to them or to both of you guys. But somebody's to understand that something's not going to work out for them if they don't stop. And if you go back to this energy while this is going on with them, you're going to end up getting caught up in the chaos as well, right? So Spirit doesn't want you to you know, invest in the situation right now. Even if you choose to want to give them a chance or not, it's not in your best interest right now to get involved, because there's an ending happening for them in their life, and it's inevitable. It's not going to change the outcome no matter what they do. So it wouldn't be in your best interest to go back to the situation that all the smoke has cleared first, right? Stay where you are. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. Think first before you judge is here. And keep grounding your energy and staying focused on yourself, and keep on transmuting that energy if you need to, because I do feel like you do get some of the energy from your person, situations they're in, and maybe you can pick up on that energy in your own energy field. But I feel like this is what's needed to bring you guys back together. If it's meant to be, is to make this person feel what they need to feel first. And hopefully they'll be able to go through this healing journey and do the right thing and stop trying to cheat the system and manifest you back using spell work and magic and other things, you know, just making this shit prolong itself even more. So it's like they need to understand the assignment or some shit. I don't know. It's just weird because I don't feel like they understand that the more they're doing to try to get you back, it's making you push you further away from them. It's not working. And they're not realizing that it's not working. They're just pushing you further away the way they're going about doing things. And until they realize that it's gonna be, you know, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't even stop talking about it because it's so pathetic of what they're doing to you to win you back. It's like, why are you wasting all this energy doing that instead of using that same energy to focus on yourself and heal from what you're going through instead of trying to do it the other way? It doesn't make any sense to me, right? And it may not make any sense to you either that they're doing it this way, but that's what they're doing, trying to manipulate the system and control you with magic versus doing the work on themselves to get you back the right way. And that's something that Spirit is not going to keep letting them do, right? They're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but this shit is starting to wear thin on their patience, and they're going to come in and judge this person for what they're doing, and they're not going to like the judgment, and it's not going to be something they're going to be able to deal with. So it's like, it's either stop what you're doing now and go ahead and take care of your business, or keep doing what you're doing and fuck around and find out kind of energy. All right, that's what I'm getting. I love myself, I accept myself, and I forgive myself. All right, growth means choosing happiness over history. Ashe. Ashe. Growth means choosing happiness over history, Scorpio. Remember that when this person comes in trying to reconcile. All right. And that's all I have, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you. Sorry it took so long to get to the point. Have a great day, and namaste.